Hello, welcome to this class. In this class today, I want to teach you about the logical operators in Solidity. All right, how do they work? They are very useful when you're trying to make multiple comparisons between two sets of values. Okay, so they are very logical in the sense that they got to do with, whether a condition is true or not. They check the values of them and then bring out the result for you. So it also works with Boolean. Okay, so the result that will come out of this sort of operations are also what Boolean based, so you got to take note of that. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so let's create a function called and checker. So we want to check for a value using the and operator. So we say int, I have number 1, then number 2, integer. Solidity is statically typed language, so you have to specify all of these parameters with their data type. All right, so you say it's public, of course, and it's a pure function, and it returns a Boolean value. All right, and then you can perform your operation. So you want it to return by checking, is this number 1, is it equal to number 2? And then you introduce the entire thing about and. So two conditions must be true for this and operations to pass. Take note of this. This is very, very important. One characteristic of an and operation is that the two conditions must be true before they will pass. All right, and then number 2, okay, is greater than number 3. So if this operation passes successfully, then our AND operation has passed as well. So we also have the OR operation, OR checker, and then in this OR checker, what is happening here is that we want to replace this OR. So in an OR operation, one of these, this or this must be true. In an AND, this and this must be true. Hope you get that. In an OR, this and this, or this value must be true, should be true. But in AND, it is the opposite. The two conditions must be true, while in OR, one condition is enough to validate it. Okay, and when you compile it, Ctrl S, we got an error here. So what's the error saying? Okay, so I think this is supposed to be 3 now, not 3. So this as well to be 3 and not 2, 3. So save that. It's still bringing an error saying that num1 remove or comment add variable name to silence one. So basically when using it here, so we should use it num1 and num1 here. So compile that and it's all good now. So we deploy and boom, you understand? So let's say number 1 is 1, number 2 is 2, number 3 is 3. So checking and is false because 1 is equal to 2, it is not equal to 2, and 2 is not greater than what? 3. So when we change this and say this is 2, okay, it passes 1, but the other is still not the same. So if I say 2, 2, 1 and then check, it becomes true because 2 is equal to what? 2. Number 1 is equal to number 2, and number 2 is greater than number 1. That is how it works. And then we also have 2, and then trade. So this one passes as well because number one is greater than is equal to number 2, you know, which already fulfills the condition of the test, even though number 2 is not greater than what, number 3. So if that doesn't hold any water, so if I say here 1 is 1 equal to 2, no, and then if I say it's 2, you know, if I change it to 1, it becomes true because 2 is greater than 1. So that is, you know, that is it for logical operations. There is also one other operator that basically inverts the result of a certain action. How is it done? So for example, let's call this not checker. So basically what you want to do here is want to reduce this to, let's say, 2 values. So you want to just inverse whatever the result is. For example, if number 1 is 1 and number 2 is 1, that is true, but it's going to be inversed as false because of this not sign here. So when I compile, it's all good to deploy, and come here, click on this not checker, and let's say number 1 is equal to number 1. Okay, it's true, 1 is equal to 1, but it has been inversed to become false. What about is 1 equal to 2? It's not, but it's now being inversed. So this is how the not, you know, operator, the logical operator works. It basically turns the truth to lie and turns the lie to truth. You get it that way. So with this, we're going to draw it to an end for this particular class. So till next one, keep hitting that subscribe button.